For lesson one that I have picked personally in the shows that we have had, it is just to start. Start. Just start it is the first thing that everybody was emphasizing. It doesn't matter if you have capital, it doesn't matter if you have the resources. Actually, someone as last week said, if you don't have the resources, then go get them. You don't just wait for them to come. Then just send yourself out there, go get them. And I was seeing an interview, and also it was being said that if actually you need to develop a network, and you know where your people go, where your network is a place where people wear suits, people wear good shoes, people uh, go to nice or short hotels, and you don't have the money. Then you find a way that you can finance that so that you can chase that dream. It just doesn't happen like that. So you can take a part-time job, unaweza kuwa waiter place, unaweza fanya kazi za online, unaweza just do something different, get the suit, then get to that place where you need you need to be, so that that dream actually happens. So the very first thing is to start. Don't think about it. If you want to enjoy swimming, you don't think about how cold the water is. You don't think how deep the swimming pool is. You don't think of you don't think of the challenges. If you actually want to enjoy swimming, what you do is you jump in the water. So even today, you have that dream. It's in your head. It's been bothering you left, right and center. Imekuwa ikikusumbua. Every day ukiamka unafikiria, jo naweza imba, naweza rap, naweza anzisha biz, naweza kuwa designer mdope, naweza kuwa producer mdope. Usifikirie, anza. Kawe ni producer, enda on net, download hizi apps zenye of course hazitafikia quality yenye inafaa, but anza kuproduce bit mbili tatu na simu, anza kuproduce bit moja mbili na company uko nayo, anza kuedit video moja mbili, unda hiyo Instagram account, kawe ni photographer, anza kuweka hizo picha mbovu mbovu hapo hivyo. And the moment you start learning. The moment you start, it starts happening. The wheel starts rolling, and it's before you know it, after somehow like a week, it's your fourth picture, it's better than the first picture. Then your 10th picture will be better than your fourth picture. Then your 100th picture, and that will be just around a month. Then you'll realize you've learned way a lot. You've learned a lot how to edit. If it's biz, then you've learned the logistics of the biz. Actually, last week, yes, I started a biz, and it rained for 5 days, and then I had to restructure because everything I knew in my head was not working. But the ground told me different, the customers talked different, and I got it. But kama ningeketi tu kwa nyumba nikifikiria vitu zenye ninadhani zita work, I would have never known that it is going to work, it is not going to work. So the secret to achieving that dream, the secret to getting there, is to just start. The first step, just jump in the water, let us swim. Jump in the field, let us play. Yes, and also, Robert Kiyosaki talks about it in his book. He calls it the poor man mentality. The poor man mentality is the one that they think of lack of something instead of thinking of how to get something. He talks about his rich dad and his poor dad, and he said when he would ask something from his poor dad, which is his real dad will tell him, we cannot afford that. That is a mentality of lack, like we don't have enough money to purchase that. And I know it's a mentality that we've grown up with because, hey, you were promised when you were kids, I'll buy you a bicycle, I'll buy you this, I'll buy you this. And then all those things never happened. Why? Because it can't happen. Ukiwa mdogo, you are going, traveling with your parents, and then you tell them, Mom, buy yogurt, buy nini, and then they'll tell you, we don't have money for that right now. So that mentality was drilled into you. So today, you think everything, lack. You think, I don't have capital, I don't have enough experience, I don't have a team, I don't have, you think lack. If you think lack, then you're never going to start. You're never going to take the first step. You're never going to start chasing that dream. But if you think of how do I get it, which is the mentality that the rich dad had. If Robert Kiyosaki wanted something, then the rich dad would ask him, how much does that thing cost? How do you get the money to get it? So he started working at comic books when he was 8 or 7, just so that he could afford toys that he wanted. And that is the mentality that we all need to do. You need to start with the little that you have, that 500 that you have. We've had businesses here that started, the very first show we had, she started with 4K to do cosmetic businesses, a cosmetic business. We also had Ash and Felix, who they started shooting on phone. And today, if you go to their YouTube channel, then you find very nicely produced movies and comedies and vines. So you just have to start with that little that you have, that small that you have. It doesn't matter how you start. What matters is how you end. That first step, it doesn't matter if you stumble, it doesn't matter if it's not right, but when you just start, the light starts shading. You just see it. The light starts becoming clearer. You will start understanding the people you are about to serve. You start understanding even yourself even better, which we are going to come into in the next episode. Also, we had Chadika just last week. He told us he needed 300K to start his studio. If today you tell a student about starting a studio which is worth 300K, that is a lot of money. But he had to do jobs here and there to save, to make sure that it happens. Today he has a studio. He's going to produce a movie, he told us, next year, which is worth $1 million, Bob. And he's just a student. And he was in the same place that I'm sure you are. He was with lack of resources that I'm sure you're lacking. But he took the step, went, found the job, and financed the dream. Because in this life, you have to pay to play. You have to pay to play. You don't just get in the field for free. You must prove yourself. You must show that you've got it. You have what it takes. You have what it deserves for you to have the success that you're going to have. Also, what you're going to talk about is the person that is going to achieve that dream that you want is not you. Yes, I will tell you who will achieve it. But then let's have just a short music break and then we'll be back. Harmonize, never give up. Just start, never give up. When it starts rolling, let's go.